we have the first attack in. Kronos is the one defending. And we see, well, quite a few sneaky goblins. So maybe some teams took inspiration yesterday from Team Super BLCX because they have brought the sneaky goblins quite a few times. It looks like with the healers and everything, it's going to be a wall block at the same time as he's trying to go for that Town Hall as well.
Yeah, Chihuahua did come in with the Twin Hogs in the previous attack. Unfortunately got a 60% 2-star his last time out, so he's looking to turn that around. You see remember the emotion that these players had when something goes wrong. Their hands are shaking, so let's see if he can stay focused here and make sure he can get this done with one Electrotite and quite a bit of Super Barbarians and Sneaky Goblins. With the Sneaky Goblins looking to help try to take out this Town Hall. We were seeing this strategy kind of being used by Super BLTX yesterday.
Exactly, and that was versus early attack, sending them to the lower bracket. The Warden losing its ability though at the same time, so a lot of things happening at the same time. As we have the headhunters. Oh no, those headhunters are not healthy whatsoever, but they're flying away from their log launcher.
That log launcher helps so much, but granted, no Warden ability is going to make a huge difference here in this attack as that Queen ability does go off as well. But he's got 17 Super Barbarians to use around the Warden. He's got stuck, he's not following up this King here. The Warden's decided to pop this Hound.
I think he took that really personal, losing that Warden ability early on, now trying to support the Titan, but the Titan is going into a different direction. This is not looking as planned, but it's not all about the Super Barbarians. But Carver, do you think he can push this through with having a lot of defense on the back end?
Well, he's only have one heal on that Queen. She's about to go down. The jump's not going to really give any access to anything as no troops are in the middle anymore. As the Warden's moving up to the top side with the Yeti, trying to make its way around. He did drop the Skeleton spell on top of the Royal Champion's compartment as his RC is making her way through the scatter shot towards this multi-build. We have a back and rage tower. The Molotov still waiting for him.
That's right. He has a couple of more supportive spells to make sure that those troops are staying alive. Hopefully a little bit longer than what it looks like. There goes the rage tower, and now all of the support he needs has to be considered for that Royal Champion. Because take a look at that. Those Expos are just shredding through their health bar.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Royal Champion does go down, continuing to try to make his way to that Monolith, but no troops left. He can't do anything as he's just waiting and watching. With an 83, does grab that Monolith 84. Every single building is going to make a difference in a match like this, but unfortunately, not going to get anything else as it is just going to be the 2-star 85% here for Chihuahua.
That's right, and we have heard yesterday from Team Super BLTX that they have practiced this for like over 1 month.
Yeah.
And if you just try to pick this up in between some days of the competition, there's going to be some mistakes which are going to happen. And I feel like that is exactly what showcased right there.
Yeah.
Just seeing a strategy be successful for another team does not mean that you can repeat that easily. And that backfired quite a bit. And now it's up to Tribe because they are attacking next.
Yeah, Tribe's gonna look to set the tone here, trying to get a 3-star. They were not able to do that against Clash Champs in their previous match yesterday, so they know the pressure is on here in this next attack. We saw Kronos come in with the defense, but it was Kronos who got the lowest percentage attack for Tribe Gaming in yesterday's war. And he is the captain of Tribe Gaming. He's gonna look to be turning it around. He won't necessarily be attacking first. We'll see when he's gonna be attacking here. But Tribe Gaming is now up with their attack.
And you said it, Kronos is not going first. Instead, we see the Super Dragons from Nibrax with a recall spell combined. We have as well a Town Hall, and take a look at that, Carvin. That Town Hall is really well protected from sneaky goblins, but I think it's quite funny that, well, I don't know if they had that prepared. They had to, just based on the cooldown and how everything works, but not using it versus Team Super yesterday. Nibrax starting off strong, perfect timing, and just making sure that that top side is funneled.
And he does grab the Royal Champion there, and Nibrax did use a Super Dragon attack in yesterday's war, and he's looking to get one more building than he did yesterday, because yesterday he got a 99%, so he's looking for that 3-star here, as the Super Dragons are down with the balloons, popping this Grand Warden ability, and the strategy that he likes to do is save onto the blimp a little bit later, and not using the Warden ability for the blimp, because he wants these Dragons balloons to find any tornado trap, which he just did there, as he then wants the Super Dragons to test for the area, forcing air mines so they can fly all the way across. Never mind, flying completely from the left side here for this town hall.
And that is surprising because there is no there was no scout possibility whatsoever. And that blimp taking the risk, but reaching that town hall and making sure the Yetis are taking those out really quickly. Well, we have now the Royal Chip and the Queen doing quick work of that defending Lava Hound. And I think there's not much in this base left, and the Super Dragons are alive. Not many hit points, but they're alive.
Yeah, and the Super Dragons up top, unfortunately, not able to grab that multi because he did send the Royal Champion already. He's got 2 freezes and a skeleton. Typically, the skeleton spell will be used right near the monolith, probably near the workshop, keeping it away from the multi, so the multi-inferno beams do not take those skeletons down any quicker. But this RC ability is going to be forced. Oh, he does. The monolith does block on the king. Unfortunately, he was a little bit late there with the skeleton spell. But unfortunately, this Royal Champion is going down. It's going to come down to his queen, but she's going to be stuck on a wall to have to go through if she doesn't walk down and around.
Oh no, everything depends on which wall this queen is going through. We have Frosty though, doing good job, really good work at that bottom side. Where's the queen going? Going for the gold next.
Look at the Frosty! The Frostbite's jumping, hitting, slowing that Monolith down, popping that queen ability, but she does not get the wall connecting to the multi. He's cheering though. He's believing the queen will go through. Look at it. Nibrax is gonna get that one extra ability that he didn't get yesterday, and turning his 99% 2-star from yesterday into a 3-star here for Tribe Gaming.
What an incredible attack that was for Nibrax. And I think you have seen why they're putting him close to the enemy team. I mean, that is just energy right there, what you want to see from the players. Incredible start for them. And I was back to early attacks. How they keep going with those sneaky goblins? That's the question. Team Super BLTX yesterday have won versus them with using this strategy 5 times back to back to back to back. And well, have they picked that up, or are they going back to their comfort strategies after the first attack with that strategy has already failed?
Yeah, that's a great question. We'll have to see if they are taking notes. Obviously, they did from Super's BLTX, a war against them, but you know, you have the experience in this situation. You probably want to stick with what you know best. The one reason why I say that is because if the attack goes wrong, then you're able to adapt. You're able to adjust the army on the fly without thinking. But if you're doing an army that you just learned, it's going to be very difficult to do that. So let's see what early attacks can do now.
We have the MVP for early attacks. Hiroya is in. Can he deliver again?
Oh!
And we see again a lot of invisibility spells. And we have the battle route selected. So where is it going? Taking down the Archer Tower first, and then turning everything invisible to make sure he can target that.
Wow. Wait, don't stop. He missed it. No. He missed it. Wait, where's it going? Where's it going? No! He missed the Archer Tower. Again, missing it. Wow. He wanted to get that to the builder hut so he can completely take out the whole section in there with the scatter shot and everything. And the World Champion probably could have been able to move into the multis. Wow, one building missed could completely change an attack here.
I feel like those are always the moments when you're like back at home doing an attack like this, where you just want to like, okay, can I start again? Like, really, really hard to save this now, because he has spent a lot of spells. He has spent his siege machine for pretty much getting nothing. now it's all about not only getting a good percentage, but it's about getting that Town Hall, because he's really far away from activating it. And with just the spells, I mean, he has no Earthquake, no Skeleton spell whatsoever, so he's relying on Lava Pups, for example, to activate it. Or maybe on the Phoenix, who knows?
Well, the Phoenix is going down to that monolith as the balloons are going to try to pass closer to the Town Hall, but I think the balloons' damage should activate the Town Hall when they take down the Builder Hut here, or the Owl just change right through it and activates it as well. He wants to pop this Warden ability to protect these balloons, taking out the Town Hall, but also protecting this Ice Hound as it flies across the base.
That's right, the Ice Hound has activated the Town Hall, or something at least, because it is down. Now the Royal Champ is getting added to the right side. We have the Ice Hound tanking perfectly, but take a look at that. The Rage Tower is active, and the Expo is even set to the air, which means it's dealing a lot of damage to all of those troops. The Lava Hound, the Ice Pups, everything is going down with another Skeleton Trap popping up. This even means it's not the highest percentage. This is even, it seems like, below the 70% mark, depending on how many cleanup troops he has.
Yeah, unfortunate. It all came down to the invisibility spell placement. Not able to get that Archer Tower and completely changing the pathing of the battle drill. Going straight to the outside and not able to move into the core of the base like he was able to do yesterday. It was an incredible attack that we saw yesterday with the battle drill, sneaking it into a base. And I remember, after all the wars yesterday, there was a ton of players talking about this specific attack strategy and how hard it was to defend, because you don't know where necessarily the angles you could send a battle drill in with the invises. But unfortunate, just the invis there. Look, take a look at that. The Archer Tower, he just misses it by one tile, and he tries to time it, but then it goes away, retargets the cannon, and that attack completely goes south from there.
Yeah, this has to be the worst feeling as well, because we were never even able to experience the plan itself, right?
Yeah.
Because it went downhill from the beginning, and the plan overall looked really good that he might be able to get that Siege Machine close by. But we have the next attack ready, this time around though, for try.
Kirez is coming in here with his attack. Gonna be a Lalo, a Zap Lalo. Rikirez is gonna look to, well, he's got 7. Usually if you have 7 tries to take out an enemy queen, we have the queen over to the right side. Let's take a look with an Earthquake, which could then try to activate the Town Hall. No, he's gonna go, around. Okay, he's taking out, yes, you do need 7 for the scatter. So he's taking out the scatter and the defensive rage to start. And Rikirez is gonna send the giant Yeti and Wizard to the top side.
That's right, trying to set up the funnel there. That's a really, really interesting setup around this bottom side. A lot of open corners. It feels like more like a maze around that defending Royal Champ, trying to push his king now in there to make sure that the defending Royal Champion is going down as well as that scatter shot, while the queen is getting pushed into the next closest compartment. Quite a few of those Yetis getting deployed to make sure all of the troops are following his instructions. The king ability has been used, the Royal Champ charging in, and that Eagle and Multi-Eye Inferno Tower should be next on the menu.
Yeah, as that king turns around to go where the Royal Champion is because of the skeletons. Arcia pops the ability, needs to have this Arcia jump for the multi. She does just that, as now the rest of the CC is being lured. Archers, Headhunters, Super Minions, and that his queen took up the monolith. That has fantastic values. He still has a blip to use for this Lalo.
I mean, this just looks incredible. He just took all of that out with a couple of spells and just the value of 3 of his heroes. Now the Warden, the last hero, is getting deployed with the last Lalo portion together, with the balloon flying across and sending that Town Hall out of this attack early, or like during the Lalo part at least.
Yeah, with that blimp flying across for the Town Hall, he does have a rage for the blimp. Sends it right over the Town Hall. Needs it to land. Yes, Yetis come out. Gonna take out the Town Hall with ease. Taking out the Grand Warden Altar. He's got, wait, did I see this right? He's got 8, he's got like 16 balloons still left here?
It is crazy what damage he did to that base with his entry, with his heroes, and now he can really just circle this base with loons, and it's a huge loon parade because this base stands no chance. He can swag quite a few of those loons, and I feel like he has more loons in his army than he started with. And this is going to be the second 3-star for Tribe Gaming, and they look out for revenge because they were not happy about the match yesterday, apparently.
Yeah, Rikira is delivering. He has the best hit rate out of any player here in the competition, hitting at a 70% 3-star hit rate, and he delivers here for Tribe. And they are now 2 for 2. And Early Attacks is 0 for 2. And Tribe Gaming is looking in a really good position here if they want to try to advance in the lower bracket. So Early Attacks at this point need to get 3 stars or really 3-star out to have a chance.
Yeah, but let's take a look at what the players think during that attack.
Ooh, great hit. Let's go. Vamos.
Very nice. Good job.
Full steam ahead, boys. Hans, Jojo, any help needed?
Was there any red bomb farms so far?
I
didn't.
I have to say I didn't watch a single attack.
Oh, there you go. There, we love jumping into the conversations of these players to learn a little bit more about the insights. But what was your thoughts there?
I mean, always take a look at some of those key points. For example, they were asking for red mines farms, which is really important for queen charges, for example. So if they have a queen charge planned, that was an important talking point for them, like making sure, okay, everything sets ready for the next one. And that's as well a really good keyword because we are ready for the next attack. So let's go straight in.
Early Attacks is looking to get a 3-star here. They need it. They're down by 2. And Kuma's looking to bring in a Zaplao, just like what Rikires did with dropping that queen to the bottom side of this base. No healers for him. Taking out the Expo and the defensive rage. So he's looking to charge this queen. Looks to be towards the left side, towards that scatter. And maybe sneak the RC in towards the multi, towards the Eagle. But eventually they will be luring out this clan. Oh, we got a log launcher coming on in here.
But the right Inferno Tower looks to be in range eventually, so the log launcher has to do the damage early on. The first Inferno Tower is going down though. Where's the queen going? She's going back, which I feel like is a really good thing for him because the Yetis are going to tank eventually for that queen. Depending on where she is heading as the scatter shot compartment is getting approached by that king.
And look at that queen. She has like no health, but the mortar does trigger her ability as the king comes back to life with the Phoenix, trying to take out the scatter shot. It does just that. The Yeti might jump over the wall, do take out the ground expo as the Lalo is starting to the top side, right in towards this town hall.
Oh no, I feel like the queen should not get too far because if that back-end air defense goes down, this means a possible lava hound could not pull ahead. Oh no, he has to place a lava hound soon, but the air defense goes down, so this hound now is going to be stuck on defenses, which you typically do not want to have on Lalo because it's not flying ahead, it's not triggering any red mines. Take a look at that. It's like even flying behind the loons.
Yeah, as he does drop the skeleton spell into the Tesla farm that pops near the defensive queen, trying to continue his way around with a freeze and a haste still left, but all the balloons near the town hall have pretty much disappeared. The hound is still there, but it's just going to defense because that is what happens when there is no air defense left. The hound will just move through just like what a balloon would target as he's continuing to try to path into the multi to the bottom side, but he does still. Well, what a freeze from that ice golem.
That was crazy, but one big question is who wins? The Bitter Hut or a Lava Hound? Because the Bitter Hut is keep repairing, but with the Royal Champion shield, the sweeper is going down. With the Royal Champion coming in, we see the first 3-star for Early Attacks. Kuma is getting it done with the Zap Lalo.
Zap Lalo getting it done. Back-to-back attacks. What a great hit here from Kuma, delivering and giving Early Attacks a chance. They know that they have to be getting these 3 stars, especially since Tribe has those 2 triples against them.
That's right. Really, really great attack and really showcases how good those pros are with utilizing those really compact areas of the base, taking down some of the key defenses so there's a bit of less damage. So the hero's dives are just getting so much value. Again, take a look at that. This entire bottom side was taken care of his heroes. And the queen, you could even say, she got too much value, which is kind of crazy to say. But that was just impressive. But the one thing now which I'm really wondering, was our prediction right? Tribe has talked about the red mine farms, which to me tells, okay, do they talk about hound pathing, or is the queen charge plan being the next attack? Because this is one thing we have to be afraid of as queen charge players. If this red mine farmer hits your healers, that is not a good day for you. And I think we should get ready to the attack and see if we are right.
The captain of Tribe Gaming, Kronos, is coming in here looking to redeem himself from the previous attack that he had yesterday. He came in with a queen charge twin hawks yesterday, and he got the lowest percent in the war. A 2-star, 76%. So he's switching it up, and he's going queen charge super barbarians because there's a ton of open walls. So let's see, indeed, if the red air bomb minefield could be playing a role here in this queen charge.
Yeah, we have predicted that after that voice comm, that Tribe will go in eventually with a queen charge, with how they were looking out for red mine farms. And actually there was one red mine farm the base earlier for early attack, so they do predict that Tribe is going to play queen charges, and especially the red mine farm was not traditionally close to a town hall, because that's typically where it is. But on this one, this so far looks good. If the queen is fine, yeah, the rage spell keeps her alive, the poison is perfect, and this means this queen is looking golden going into that town hall compartment next.
Yeah, this wall's open, allowing this queen to step directly into this compartment to be able to grab the town hall, but the balloons pulling a bunch of traps, protecting these healers as an ice golem is now going to lure the enemy queen. Headhunter's coming in there to help take her down, and his queen helps finish off that enemy queen as he continues slowly moving around the space with the super barbarians as the queen now secures that town hall.
That's right, the king with the water moving in. Even the Royal Champion is getting at it there. Remember, with the Super Barbarians, the good thing about them is you don't need the Warden ability or any spells, which is massive. Instead, you can have this combination of King and Warden ability, which is incredible. And there is the red mine falling behind the town, it looks like, because the first red mines have hit. He's dodging the other one, it looks like.
Yeah, as that queen secures the monolith, continues to reach over and grab the Eagle artillery. Some fantastic value from this queen as he even drops more Coco Loons to move through the core of this base to really protect these healers as he has 6 more super barbarians to deploy. The Royal Champion does find some ground skeletons, has her ability to utilize as he continues to make his way around the base, pops the RC ability, needs to try to keep her alive, but she did lose the Diggy, so she can't stun anything else in this attack.
Can he 3-star this? The Expo should go down soon. The Royal Champ is coming in. Super Barons are getting placed, and he is celebrating because he knows that he should get that next 3-star. And Tribe is looking unstoppable. They were predicted as one of the favorites for this tournament, and this performance so far is looking exactly like that. 3 attacks, 3 3-stars. Really, really good job making sure this queen survived the entire attack for this one.
This is a lower bracket match. The pressure is on and Tribe is delivering. 3-4-3. But early attacks is not going to be phased. They need to 3-star here. They know they got a couple fails, but they are hoping for defenses to try to stop Tribe. You never know what will happen. You have to watch every single attack because they are all going to make a difference. You never know. A 1-star, you never want to see it, but it can happen.
It can happen easily, just like one good trap, especially the tornado trap is always up for good surprises. The good surprises not for the players, but sometimes for us as viewers, throwing in a curveball into the match. But this means it's up to early attacks. They have to deliver now with every single attack. And this is the keyword again, with going into the attack.
is up here with the Skelly Donut Hog attack. The Twin Hogs looking to remove 1, 2 ground expos and a multi-target Inferno. Will he be able to get that value? Yes, those 3 buildings go down as we have the Queen that can make her way to the left as the King's gonna go up to the top side. And the defensive range does go off. Nairobi did use a Queen Charge Super Barbarian attack previously and got a 94% in his previous attack. So he's looking to get that 3-star.
That's right. We have the Queen under a lot of damage. Even a raged up Arch Tower can be dangerous, but she's still losing that ability. It's the one healer thumbnail charge kinda right there. But is this going to be enough power with that Unicorn together to keep her alive, to go far enough to take down the Town Hall, which without the ability, I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah, no more ability for this Queen. He does have only 1 rage to invest to help try to keep this Queen Charge moving. Oh, the Hound was looking like it was gonna pull the Queen to the left away from the Town Hall. There's a very awkward pathing here to try to grab the multi-target Inferno, but the Queen goes down, which means it's going to be very difficult to take out this Town Hall. He does have a path for the Hogs to move in towards it, but remember, you have to do 2 things. You either have to hit 51%, not 50, 51 for the Town Hall to activate, or damage the Town Hall in order to be able to target it with defensive troops or even the Royal Champion.
And especially, the pathing was nearly too perfect, because this means that the Eagle dealt a lot of damage right there. The spread after the Town Hall is perfect as he was able to pass by and then have the warning ability perfectly used. Well, on the back end, is going to be enough. The freeze has been invested. There's nothing really left spell-wise which he can do, but the Royal Champion ability might save him somehow for this attack.
Yeah, the Diggy is still there trying its absolute best to be able to help protect the RC by stunning defenses and take some damage. But this multi's doing damage, though Diggy stuns it. The RC's trying to continue to move through, but we have a cannon and quite a bit of Archer Towers, a defensive King on the backside of this attack, and everything is falling short here. Unfortunately, doesn't have the power to move through the rest of Nebrek's base.
And there was even a back-end defending King, so even if there would have been a little more power, I feel like with the King really far inside that base, it would have not really worked. But losing his Queen ability so early on was not really what he had to happen to this attack. And this means it yet another defense. Tribe bases are holding strong, at least in this match. And this means they have quite a big lead. I mean, take a look at the stars. The stars are tied up, even though Tribe has still 1 more attack to do.
That is a huge advantage for Tribe Gaming. No matter what comes in their next attack, they will still have the lead. But unfortunately, getting the 79% 2-star there, he wasn't able to get a 3-star in a previous attack yesterday. That was Nairobi. Very great effort there. But Tribe wants to deliver 3 stars after 3 stars. No matter what the score is in the match, they want to stay focused and keep taking these bases down. As we're seeing the Hogs, the Royal Champion, falling short there. They're getting some smiles, but they know that the war is starting to really run away from them.
That's right, and especially for Tribe, even if they have the lead, you have talked about momentum because they're going to play at least this 1 more match today. And let's see if they can keep the momentum going because we're going into the next attack.
It's time for Exorcist to come in with a Queen Charge Super Barbarians. He came in with a Blimp Super Barbs, did get the triple yesterday, so let's see what he can do here. Can he get back-to-back triples, back-to-back days here as the Blimp lands, looking to grab the Ground Expo. The defensive rage has been activated, but he does also lure out the Clan Castle here, Itsu.
Yeah, and in fact, something even more important is he activated the Rage Tower. You do not want to have this thing active when your Queen is nearby any Expos, even the Inferno Tower turns into a single Inferno Tower, even though sets to multi with the damage boost. It is crazy, so you don't want to be close by. And imagine raged up defensive super minions. You have to use your queen ability at like full HP, otherwise it's not looking good for your queen. But he has managed to trigger it early on, and he is looking golden with his approach, with his entry.
Yeah, looks like the queen can path around these walls here to make her way into the town hall compartment. No recall spell, so this queen, she's going in. Can't take her back out and place her somewhere else in the attack. She's going to continue through no matter what. So that's why he's investing quite a bit of balloon to really try to protect these healers.
Yeah, and especially, we have heard the voice comms earlier, they were concerned about red mine farms. And so far, early attacks, if I remember correctly, they have most of the time red mines farms, but around the town hall, not really like right next to it, but around the town hall location. And this means he has to be careful with those loons, with those healers, to really make sure they stay protected. And now we have another hero dive from the far left side, with the queen charging right next to this.
And wow, look at that enemy queen right on the outside, so easily able to use super barbarians and headhunters combination to help take her down, as the skeleton spell is providing a great distraction for that monolith as it continues to push through it. And 10 super barbarians still to use to place around this base, as he's going to have to now push into the eagle, which is going to get raised up, but he perfectly now times that ward ability to really protect these barbarians.
Yes, the perfect ward ability right there as the queen is taking down defense after defense, and then another hero and another defense. And the Royal Champ with those heroes at the bottom side doing great work. We have Super Barbarians swarming the back end. I feel like there is not much base left on this one, with having still another freeze, with having another invisibility. I think at this point, the only thing which might get close is time, but even that, he has 30 seconds left, and that's another 3-star for Tribe Gaming.
Tribe going 4 for 4 here in this match. An elimination match as well, with the pressure on the line, and they are delivering. What a set of attacks from Tribe Gaming. Just incredible. They are smiling, they're loving it, as Yo-Yo have probably one of the easiest attacks to do to close out a war when he will have to.
I am not sure. For us, maybe, but I think in the team themselves, they want to have their 3-star. But let's hear from the players itself what they thought during the attack.
Die sind schon zerstört.
Ja, die sind nett hier von der Ja, frag zerstört. Das merken wir hier mal lieber nicht. Attax is nice.
Yeah, like struggling in lower brackets, maybe that's not the way to go. Also that EA is like EA is already finished. EA is already finished.
Come on, let's go.
Well, there were multiple languages in there,
Yeah.
so it was a bit of German, a bit of English, because Rikirus is English. But overall, what they said, I mean, they kind of said, okay, they are already destroyed, which they meant like early attacks. So they're already planning with the next match in the lower bracket at this point. But I feel like at the same time, I know that if you does not 3-star, they will have to hear this over the entire next few days, because they mess up the perfect. But hey, early attacks is up next, and I think we're ready as well for that attack.
Early attacks. Yada is looking to come in and at least give a 3-star at closing out for him. They know that this war is too far out. Drops the lightning to help take out the multi and the expo with 10 super barbarians and 3 electro titans, as the flame flinger is being used to the right side to try to eventually move into the scatter shot. But we do have that multi-mortar, do have to find a way to provide the distraction to protect the flame flinger, because the multi-mortar can hit the flame flinger, outrange it, if you do not do anything about it.
Yeah, like the Flame Flinger is completely different than any other siege machine, where the other siege machines are more about like delivering certain defensive, like offensive Kleinkasse troop to a certain point. The Flame Flinger is different. You have to kind of support him, help him a little bit, and then he's going to do amazing. But if you don't support him, he's not going to like that. But on this one, he's getting supported. There is the protection. The flingers keep going as those titans are walking around the top side and then getting jumped around behind that tower.
Yeah, with with that Warden ability now going on to protect the Electro Titans, continuing into the enemy Royal Champion compartment. The scatter shot over there. If I had to take a guess of what's inside of the Flameflinger, maybe super minions, because they can do a lot of damage of picking off an enemy queen, but he doesn't even need to do that because the fire spirits are taking the enemy queen down.
That is really, really nice. Queen going down, the Expos there, and you have said it. There are those super minions taking down the defenses, but I think we have to concentrate around the tower because most of those Titans just disappear. It's all about this Queen now. There goes the Royal Champion getting placed into the nearly ranged up Expo, but there's still quite a few defense on the back and with the Queen ability forced.
Yeah, with that Queen ability now going off, the King ability as well, trying to path his way into the defensive King. Headhunter's trying to slow him down as the Royal Champion is going to be able to help target onto the Monolith. No, it goes to the Tesla. It's going to have the burn ability. Hopefully gets the Diggy to help stun the Monolith. Yes, he does! And Yana is going to get a 3-star to help close it out for early Attacks. So let's go and hear it for him. Great job there. Got smiles around. They know the war is too far out, but great job. The 3-star and delivering. We love to see it. But Tribe has got one attack left, and they're trying to get, I don't want to jinx it. There's plenty of us here in the crowd that is capable with our jinxing powers here. But what do you
by name.
what do you think is going to happen here?
I mean, let's see. I don't want to do it either, but I know that if Yo-Yo is not going to 3-star, his teammates will remind him about it. That's all what I know. So let's see if he can get it done, if they can finish strong, because as we have said, the winner of this match is going to play later today in another elimination match. But this is the last attack for this one, so let's fly in.
Yo-Yo is up, coming in with a recall, Queen Charge recall Super Barbarians. Yo-Yo did get a 3-star yesterday using Super Bowlers, and now he's using Super Barbarians. You know, Yo-Yo is so diverse with his attacking ability. He can bring any attack in Clash of Clans and the right attack for the base. That's what he's looking for. He's not going to try to force an attack on a base. He's going to try to pick it off with the proper strategy and try to get that 3 stars. This Queen's going to charge and grab the multi, and then after this multi goes down, is this where he's going to recall that Queen?
Maybe after the Flamefinger's already placed in the top. So let's see how much pathing he wants to go for this Queen and what exactly the objective is for her. But it feels like the multi-inferno tower, this is what it was all about, because he has tried to set up the pathing to force her into that tower compartment, sending already the first test dune, as we have seen quite a few black mines around those tunnel compartments, because it seems like that early Attax has defended the Yeti blimps, or blimps in general, of the town hall quite a bit. So he has to be careful with any air traps, but for now he's doing great.
Yeah, the Hound is going down relatively easily as the Queen is slowly taking her time making through. But you have to keep your eye on the time, as the Queen is going to have to go through these storages, then lock onto the town hall. Rocket Loons come straight for that multi, which is going to be fantastic.
Yeah, this looks really, really good for him. More test tools are getting placed in. Are there any traps? Let's see. No traps triggered, at least for now. And we have the heroes starting with a dive at the bottom side. We have King, Warden, Roy, Champ, everything going in, with the Queen supporting from the core.
Yeah, with Super Barbarians coming around, the Royal Champion down the bottom, this is where you can pop that War Internal Tone perfectly when you pop the King ability. That is typically a great time to pop it when you're using an attack like this, because you're looking to protect all the King's Barbarians. Why? Well, because all the Barbarians will provide the distraction for the other defenses. And if you don't pop that War ability properly, Giant Bombs will kill them off, and it plays a huge role in your attack.
Oh, that Queen is under a lot of firepower, but he was able to make sure that with the Queen ability, everything is all right again. Royal Champ keep going from the bottom side, but without her ability, the Monolith is like the big threat to the end, and the King is getting targeted right away.
but he does have 2 free spells to utilize to help protect the world champion no matter what. And he uses it right on top of the Molotov with 27 seconds left. It's all about time here. We do have that hero platform to the bottom side of the space, maybe saving the 1 blue, and he can't drop it until all the defenses are down. They're celebrating, they're cheering, dropping the freeze out of the Molotov, and there you go! Tribe Gaming is gonna be getting the very first perfect war of the 2023 Clash of Clans World Championship. What a performance, and they will be advancing in the lower brackets.
People said Tribe Gaming is a favorite for this tournament. Clash Champs has shown them this tournament you should not underestimate any team out there. And now Tribe Gaming is, well, hungry for revenge, it looks like, because they are in the first lower bracket match really far ahead with their performance. Offense